Everyone, how are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. I am doing your love reading, specifically looking into love. Now this is roughly mid-March of 2020. So I would say that these videos would go for the next month until roughly, again, the same time, mid-April. So these readings will be roughly around mid-month from 1 month to the next. So these readings are March till April, mid-March till mid-April. Now, also, what I'd like to do is I'd like to also point out that I have a competition. I've uploaded a video for St. Patrick's Day, which is on the 17th of March. I will be doing freebies, giveaways there. So I will have the description in the link, I should say, in the description box below. So do check that out. The winner will be announced on the 17th of March. Also, the 2020 yearly readings, the extended readings are up. Do check those out as well. And I've also provided another service for coffee cup reading. I've just uploaded that video, so do see that as well. For those of you that like the coffee cup, your coffee cup to be read, do check that out. I do have Mary Lou, who is very good at that. She's very experienced at reading coffee cups. She's been doing it for years. Also, I'm also going to be doing the mid-month readings for the mid-month for March 2020. Look out for those. Please press on the notification bell if you have not yet. That way you'll be notified for all the videos that I'm doing. And also check me out on social media on Instagram and Facebook. All right, on to your readings. Thank you so much for listening to these messages. Hello, Aries. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. This is your love reading for mid-March until mid-April of 2020. Let's take a few cards and see what's happening specifically in your love life, dear Aries. Okay. Aries, please, Spirit. Aries and their love life. What's going on? I am using the Witch's Tarot, which I absolutely love. I haven't used it for a while. It's one of my favorite decks. So, random. Okay. Okay. Page of Pentacles. So, Earth. Some message which you are more than likely accepting, maybe from an Earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could also be someone that's quite youthful, something that could prove to be long-lasting. Now, we've got the King of Pentacles here, dear Aries, and we know that the King of Pentacles could be another Earth sign. As I just said, for me, it's mainly Taurus. You could be communicating back and forth or receiving a message. This could even be someone that is a boss. They have their own business. They do hold their values quite high. Now, for others of you, I suppose that this could even be your energy, King of Pentacles. Someone who is very business orientated, someone who's very real, and someone who is very dependable as well. Let's take another card, and we've got the Knight of Cups. Now, dear Aries, if you are dealing with this Earth sign, they could have strong water in their chart. I do see that the Knight of Cups, we know, is someone that's very open emotionally. The King of Pentacles usually doesn't show much emotion, but it looks to me as though he is maybe thinking of, offering you their cup, but we know that the Knight of Cups could be someone that is not very certain of when they're going to come forth. They have, fluctuating emotions. So that could be the case. I do see that the Knight of Cups is bringing this Ace of Cups. It could be still in the process, of coming forth, as the King of Pentacles we know is very slow and steady. Now, for those of you, of course, that are single and you're dealing with two different people, We know that the King of Pentacles is someone that's more experienced. The Knight of Cups is still a knight, so he is still trying to balance out his emotions. You could be someone that's quite popular at this time, where you've got two suitors here, two people that are interested in you. Yeah, so water sign would be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Let's take more cards. We do have the Five of Swords. That does speak of conflict to me. And we know that the Five of Swords, there's usually three people in the picture. So could it mean that this King of Pentacles is conflicted, as you are showing up as very popular, and it's first to the end of the race wins the prize? And I feel that Aries is the one that is the person who is the prize at this time. Okay, Five of Swords can be quite harsh. Okay, this is a mental block. It is 5, and that brings change. So if this King of Pentacles has got air in their chart, they could be overthinking a situation, or this could speak of great intelligence as well. And because it's sitting right on the King of Pentacles, I would say that it is more about him than the Knight of Cups, if this is someone else. Let's see what else we've got. And the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is someone that's willing to take a risk. Okay, Page of Wands is also someone that is driven by their desires, by their fire, the fire within them. There is a lot of creativity. We know that, for me anyway, the Page of Wands is very Sagittarian. Sagittarius for me is someone that's quite, experienced where worldly matters are concerned. So could this King of Pentacles be someone that does a lot of travel where their work is concerned, or someone that's also got strong fire and they do take risks where their passion is concerned? Now, of course, both, if we are talking about one person, this King of Pentacles, which is smack bang in the middle, he obviously dominates this reading here. This could just be another side to him, obviously, where there is strong emotions, but he's not showing up as the King of Cups, as I said before. Therefore, he's got mixed emotions, where he is a love, where he places his the trust that he places in giving his heart away. But with the Page of Wands, I do feel that he's conflicted about taking a risk, taking a gamble. Okay, because obviously he is someone that wants something stable. He is the king right now, therefore he's gone through, the experiences, and he's still, though, I feel the residue here and the conflict that's in his mind. Now, if we're talking about two different people, it looks as though both these characters are ready to take that risk. Let's take another card, and we've got the Three of Wands. So it could mean that you are at a distance. We could be talking about different backgrounds, different religions, different. They're coming from different homes. So you could be at a distance to one or both of these people here. The Three of Wands is someone that is, they're waiting. They're waiting. They're looking for those ships. And I do feel that with the Page of Wands here, which we've got 4 wands altogether. So I feel as though they're wanting to take a risk, but they're looking at something. They're looking at something much more stable. We've got 4 wands here. So they may be looking for something that is going to be long-lasting, something that can lead to commitment here. That's why we've got the Knight of Cups, which is 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay, so dear Aries, what I think here is, because you are all about fire, you are showing up as the Page. Okay, and then we go from the page to the Three of Wands. You are willing to take a risk as well, but I feel that because fire is a masculine energy, you are, yes, and you are ruled by Mars, obviously. I would say that you're not willing to make a move until Mars enters Aries, and Mars is still in the sign of Capricorn. So it's not very strong there. I don't think that you're willing to make a move for the next couple of months for sure. But so you are waiting. You're waiting and you're hoping that this King of Pentacles is actually going to do that. So this could also mean that you're conflicted as well about, wanting to go on that adventure. Do you want to be dealing with someone that is from a different background, a different culture? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, this is another page. So we've got quite a few pages here. There's a lot of fresh energy. Now, the Page of Cups is Piscean. And, of course, we know that Pisces is your 12th house. And, therefore, it's very dark, very confusing in there. So there is a lot of confusion. Now, if this is someone that you have known for quite some time, because of Mercury having retrograded in the sign of Pisces, that's your 12th house, this could be that someone at a distance to you, but that this also means that it's been a very confusing time. Now, Mercury started to move direct. It is still going to go through the sign of Pisces, and I don't see you having clarity or an apology. If this is an apology, I don't see you having an apology until Mercury, moves through Aries and moves through Pisces, and is close to entering Aries, your sign. So that's when there's going to be a lot of communication. Let's take some more cards. I'd like to take some Lenormand. Now, we do have, if this is two different people, obviously the King of Pentacles is someone that's more experienced. This could also be a father. For those of you that are single, this could be someone that has their own children already. The Knight of Cups could be someone that has never been in a committed partnership or relationship. And this could also say to me that maybe there has been an apology and you've lost that message. You've missed that message with all confusion going on with Mercury retrograding in the sign of Pisces, which is your 12th house, and it's very dark there. So we've got the hour clocks, the time. So this is very karmic. Saturn is the Lord Keeper of time and karma. Therefore, when the timing is right, that's when there will be a change. This is 37, which equals a 10. Tens we know are endings of cycles. We have the book, so the information is not here yet. Someone is keeping their cards closed at this time. There is no knowledge here with the books closed. It's a 26, which does equal 8. 8 would be the strength card, so you are trying to keep yourself from taking action. You're trying to be patient, which is not an easy thing for Aries. I do know that. So you're holding yourself back, hoping to get the clarity before you make your movement. And we've got number 18, which is the dog. And there's another 10 here. There's two 10s here. Very interesting. And we know that the dog is loyalty, companionship, friendship. And this is a puppy. So puppy love. Some of you can have, there may be puppy love between the two of you. So there is, again, a fresh energy. This puppy wants to go out and play. He's actually holding his leash. And therefore, it's as though he's waiting for his master to do the work, to take action. So there's a start-stop sort of energy here. Let's take the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. I'd like to look at a few cards. What I'd like to look at first of all is the Five of Swords, and we've got the Hierophant here. This is another 5. Now, the Hierophant is Taurus, spiritual advisement. Some of you are obviously, because you are conflicted, and this could be because they're doing the same thing. They may be looking to someone who can be quite spiritual, someone who is an elder, a wiser, for advice. I do say, look at the connection here. You know, this is like some sort of a beginning here for me, because we do have 2 5s equal 10. The conflict is going to end because of the advice that is coming through from the Hierophant. Now, we know the Hierophant is all about our values, and we know that Uranus transiting through the sign of Taurus is breaking down situations where we don't value something, or we're seeing the future, because we've got the Taurus energy is very slow moving, it's earth, whereas Uranus is very quick to act. It's the individual, it's also the future, as well as the ingenious mind. So all that mixed together says to me that someone is ready. They can see the future now. They can actually see what's, you know, because we know that the Hierophant can also be very spiritual. They can see through, you know, with the lack of clarity that we've been through. You're cutting through that with these swords now, and you're actually perceiving what is of value to you, and you can flip the message here as well. Now, the Hierophant is commitment, so it's a big step to take. That's why there's been so much conflict here. And again, with the swords and the Hierophant, we can also say that this King of Pentacles could be someone that is going through divorce. And that means that they're conflicted. They've got a lot on their plate. They could be ending a marriage, and it's going to take time. It's going to happen when the timing is right. So there are endings and new beginnings here, no doubt. Let's look at the message that this Page of Wands is shouting out. This is a message coming through. And we've got the 9 of Wands, and we know again that the Page of Wands is holding that 10th wand. 9 of Wands says trials and tribulations. And we know that the 9 of Wands can be someone that's put up their walls. They've been through a lot. Okay, so I would say that with the message coming through, this is the end of the burden. Okay, and we know that 3s always speak of expansion and growth here, dear Aries. So again, as I said, it's going to take a bit of time, but I do say with the dog here that there is loyalty, companionship, and friendship. There's a very playful energy here as well. I'm just going to take one card here on this Page of Cups, which is the general energy. I want to see what's going on. Queen of Cups, intuitive and sensitive, dear Aries. So Queen of Cups is someone who is very sensitive, yes. Someone who is very open emotionally. And for those of you that are dealing with the Knight of Cups, this could be someone that is younger than you. For others of you that this is the same person here, this means that emotionally you are more, for those of you that are taking on the archetype of the Queen of Cups, you are emotionally more balanced. This king here is trying to catch up emotionally. Okay, so let's take now a Mystic Moon Oracle. I'm going to take one card. Let's see what the Oracle has got to say for you. Aries, please, Spirit. Wow. The answer is no here. And there is, someone hasn't been watering their garden. So there is, obviously, this card says to me, and I'm going to take one more. of course, that, as you could see, the earth is very barren and dry. And what this says to me, because it does tie in with the earth sign of the King of Pentacles, looks as though they're all dry, high and dry, and they're needing the nurturing and the love. So this could also mean that if this person, this King of Pentacles, was brought up in a way that there wasn't, they were not raised in a very nurturing environment, this says to me with the intuitive and sensitive Queen of Cups here, this is what they see in you. And I think that there is also a strong maternal love that they see in you, and that's what they're missing, and that's what will feed them, that's what will nurture them and give them what they need. Let's take another card, one more card, and we've got Summer. Okay, and summer does mean obviously a time, but it does also speak of fire, heat. There is an emotional connection here, but there is also a very passionate connection here. And again, we know that even summer can speak of dryness, right? In summer there isn't that much water, so much rain in, depending on, of course, where you live in the world. Now, summer can mean the time span of summer. If you are in the northern hemisphere, no doubt, we're talking about June, July. If you're in the southern, if you're in the land down under, then it will take a little bit longer. So we're talking around Christmas, okay? So, dear Aries, I think I will leave it at that. It is going to take a bit of patience, as I said, for you. And I know that that's tough. It's not easy for an Aries, but don't forget the sun is now in your 12th house, which means that your solar return is coming up. Things will start to lighten up for you. We have been through a lot of harsh energies, no doubt. Okay, lots of endings and new beginnings. Okay, you need to trust in your intuition that your emotions will be reciprocated, I'm going to say, because there is an offer on the table here, and we know that the Page of Cups, this offer can come in unexpectedly and when you least expect it. Okay? All right, dear Aries, thank you so much. Love and light to all of you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that you do. Bye-bye.